5 or more questions with Tommy Black. We got Eddie Veliz from Kyng on the phone. Hi, Eddie. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. We're excited to have you play in the Viper Room this Friday.
We're excited to play the damn Viper Room. We always have really good shows every time we play there.
Good, good, awesome. How many times have you played there? I remember.
Oh man, let me think. I want to say we've played at least. Kyng has played there at least 3 times. This would probably be our 4th time there.
Cool, that's right. How long have you guys been around?
Well, Kyng probably. Let me see. Maybe we kind of started back in 2009, 2009.
Dang.
So I guess it's close to 10 years at this point.
I just got off the phone with Fireball Ministry. Did Jim produce one of your records or a couple of your records?
Our second record. Burn the Serum, yeah, that was our second record.
When was that?
What was that?
When was that record? When was that done?
Oh, man, I'm bad with dates, but this was probably about 4 years ago.
Wow. And you guys just played that, that was a Monster Festival, right? Just this weekend? Well,
we just did Aftershock in Sacramento.
How was that?
It was amazing. Kyng didn't really play. We got to do. We were asked to jam for our brother Vinnie Paul from Pantera and Hell Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a kind of a tribute memorial thing. So they asked me to sing a Damage Plan song, and I said for sure. And then they asked me to do play some guitar on A New Level, which is a Pantera song. And my drummer Pepe, he got to play the entire set on Vinnie Paul's actual kit. So
wow.
He stood and he learned all the parts and all the nuances of a Vinnie Paul and pulled it off, and he killed it, man. It was really fun. It was a great night.
That's cool. That guy was so sweet. He'd come in the club a lot and hang out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And give me everybody you're playing with right now in Kyng. Who's all the members in Kyng?
We got Tony Castaneda on bass and backup vocals. We got the mighty Pepe Clark on drums, and myself on vocals, Eddie Veliz on vocals and guitar.
Cool. And obviously you guys got a lot going on right now. What's happening in the future, like tour-wise or anything like that?
Right now, we've had a lot of ups and downs this past year. We've had some good stuff and bad stuff. I've lost family members, and Pepe, my drummer, has gained family members. He's had a couple of kids. We got all our gear stolen almost about a year ago to the date.
Where?
We had played Ozfest last year, and we got home, and we had the trailer and gear parked outside the front of my house, and some dudes came out and stole our shit, all of it. So we've been trying to regroup from that, and trying to get gear, and it's taken a lot of wind out of our sails, but we're slowly starting to peak out and rewrite and write some music, and we should be working on a few singles soon.
Where are you recording? You're recording right now. Where are you at?
Right now I'm in my buddies. We have a little studio where I do some producing for bands and he engineers, and we don't really have a name for the place. We just we just kind of do it. Yeah.
That's how we do it, and that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. What else? I mean, you and Fireball have been. It's kind of a brotherhood, I would say, right? It's going to be a
brother and sisterhood, if you will.
Yes, a brother and sisterhood.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a killer show. What bands have you guys toured with over the years?
We've toured with a ton of bands. Everyone from we've toured with Danzig to Megadeth. We toured Clutch, was always great. Every time we toured Clutch, it's amazing.
What was Mustaine like? Was he cool to tour with?
Super fucking cool. Super cool.
I love Megadeth.
Yeah, we had that was one of our best tours. We went out with them and we got a lot of feedback, and it was really good. Dave Mustaine basically, really took us in on that whole entire run. He was a sweetheart, fucking rad dude.
Yeah.
Still to this day, we'll see him every now and again, or he'll text every now and again with the guys and I. And just really fucking nice, man. Yeah, he's a good dude. Love him.
Talented. Good stories about Viper or anything? Any memories of Viper? What do you think of when you think of the Viper Room?
Oh man, we've had quite a few. Even with other bands before we were in Kyng, you know, we got to meet Lemmy for the first time there.
Wow.
And
was that when he was playing, or when?
No, he was just he was sitting there. We our band at the time played, and he was just there with these two broads. And he walked out, and my bass player was just like, "Hey Lemmy, you're the man!" And he turned around, and he looked at us, he's like, "I'm one of them." And he walked away.
That's cool. He played a show with Slim Jim there one time. I forget what that band was called, but there were like 3 Rickenbacker, basses on the bar. I walked in. They were doing sound check. I was like, oh my God, it's like Rickenbacker heaven right now.
Right.
You know, it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. What what's funny is speaking of Jim from Slim Jim, who's very slim now.
Yeah.
From Fireball Ministry. He one of the first times I got to see Fireball was at the Viper Room back in like 2000. I want to say 2002, 2004, maybe around there.
Yeah. Wow.
And this was before I even knew Jim personally. I was just a fan of Fireball Ministry. They were one of my favorite bands for a very, very long time. And I was just stoked I got to meet him. I took some pictures, and then lo and behold, a handful of years later, you know, he and I are buds. You know, we're like brothers. You know, with the entire band, both bands. You know, Kyng and Fireball Ministry, and it's really cool that I get to, you know, send dick pics to this guy. Talk shit and have a good time, and you know, we crack up, and I could just show up at his house at any time and be like, "Yo, dude, give me fucking food," and he'd be like, "Here you go, dude."
It's awesome. You guys are getting a lot of play on Sirius, right? And
sure.
Yeah, right now, aren't you? I mean,
yeah, we do. Every time something comes out, you know, we have a lot of love from the Sirius, Octane and Liquid Metal for sure. We have a lot of love from those people. You know, I mean, they started us out. You know, without Liquid Metal or Sirius, I mean, Kyng probably wouldn't be around. You know, and we had our brother Jose Mangin. Mm-hmm. He definitely pushed for us to be where we're at. You know, he really loved the band before we even knew him as family. You know, he kind of basically accidentally heard us and was just like, "Who are you guys? Can I jam with you? I want to hear you guys play, and let's drink some beers and smoke some weed." And he came out to a rehearsrsal studio.
Wow, that's
just
amazing.
Because he wanted to jam out and played some songs for him. He was kind of blown away. He's like, "What the fuck, dude? Who are you guys? Wait, where you guys? Are you guys on tour?" And we're like, "We haven't done nothing. We were just hanging about, just recording some songs, you know."
Perfect example of cool people that love the music and love what they do, you know?
Yeah, that guy's definitely one of them. I know he gets a lot of heat from a fucking lot of people, but the guy's genuine as fuck, 100%, and he holds the flag for rock and metal, and if anybody denies that, they're full of shit, because he does.
That's awesome.
I don't know if I should be cussing, sorry.
It's all right, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. All right, we're looking forward to hearing you on Friday. All right?
Thanks very much. We'll be there.
All right, take it easy. Bye.
See you, bye.